big two-way player for this Comet team. Comets yesterday, this Comet team had a tough loss to the East Central Trojans, looking to make right on their record today.
Looks like Blanchester will start with the ball here. Start our third game.
The Comets staying in this black set of jerseys. Not different from when I played. We never had the cool little white above the right around the shoulder area. Some little changes over the years to these Comet jerseys. The Wildcats in that same kind of blue on blue.
Looks like we were waiting on a new chain gang to show up. Gonna get started here.
The Wildcats will come out to the line, ready for their first play of the day. Different now, we lined up in the shotgun, takes this towards the right side. He has some room, and that's a speedy guy out there on the right. A juke backwards makes a miss, looks like he stepped out of bounds. We're gonna send this down to the field to see some player intros.
I'm running back James Garner, and my favorite football player is Jefferson. My name is Lincoln Hung. My position is linebacker and wingback, and my favorite NFL team is Bengals. My name is Henrik. I play linebacker, lineman, and my favorite football player is Patrick Mahomes. My name's East. I play lineman, and my favorite player is Patrick Mahomes. My name's Luke Nettle. I play running back and corner. My favorite football player is Jared Goff.
My name is Kareem. My favorite NFL is Bengals. And I play one back.
Hi, my name is Reckon Sparks. My position is linebacker and quarterback. My favorite NFL player is Jamar Chase. My name is Chase. And my position is offensive guard and defensive tackle. And my favorite player is Jamar Chase.
Hi, my name is Colton, and I'm center and end. And my favorite player is Patrick Mahomes.
My name is Joe Batista. I play wingback and linebacker. And my favorite player is Lamar Jackson. My name is Keelan, and I play defense and offense line. And my number is 18, and I like Saquon Barkley. Hi, my name is Bianca. My position is safety and wide receiver, and my favorite football player is the Bengals. My name's Elijah. My favorite NFL player is Justin Jefferson. My position, I'm running back and safety. My name is LaShawn, and my favorite player is Joe Burrow, and my number is 29. My name is Cameron, and I play defense, and my favorite player is me. My name is Jackson, and I play a tight end and defensive end. And my favorite team is Cincinnati Bengals.
And we welcome you back into Dwyer Field after some of those player introductions. And Blanchester making a nice drive. Anthony, I think my favorite intro out of all those. Who's your favorite football player? Myself. Gotta have some self-confidence over there. got a couple notable ones. Heard of Jared Goff as well in there. Helps you get around some of the repetitive names. You hear a lot of Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Joe Burrow.
Heard quite a few Patrick Mahomes in there.
This one going out to the left side. He has some room out to the 25. Has one man to beat. Turns on the Jets, and he's free. Touchdown, Blanchester.
25 for Blanchester. He got out to the outside and was gone.
We saw that speed a few times this drive. Busted out to the left side. He was just flying down there at one guy. Number 21, Bianca Roberts, was in on the pursuit there towards the outside. Wasn't able to bring him down. So now they'll try their extra point. Now with the lead. Wildcats break from the huddle. They'll try their extra point. The extra points today have been a little more consistent than yesterday. Lined up in the I formation. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. And he's going to get into the end zone, gets the extra point. And the Wildcats have a 7-0 lead. We'll take a first look at this Mason offense. So a pretty well-balanced drive for the Wildcats offensively. Filled with a lot of runs as you would expect to see. And it capped it off with a nice little run towards the outside, using that sideline. See if the Comets can answer with one of their own. This offense led their running back, Tate Wiggins, number 2. His first carry of the day yesterday was his best. He had about a 25-yard rush where he had to kind of flip the field. But after that, he was kind of held in check by the East Central Trojans, who was most of the Comet opponents yesterday. But we'll see if this Comet offense has some magic in store today as they break from the sideline.
Blanchester with a nice couple runs there to the outside. Really quick to the outside, so was able to get the field and score a touchdown there. See what Mason can do here with the ball for their first attempt.
Comets break from the huddle. This team led by their quarterback, Brecken Sparks, number 12. Start this. The shotgun's going to be a direct snap to Wiggins. Flag thrown. He gets to the 40, but a flag thrown right around when the play started. It's going to go against the Comets.
A big hold there on the inside. Got him up around the shoulder pads.
That was about a five-yard carry. Just a little bit more from Wiggins, but it's going to be brought back. We'll see what the Comets opt to do with the yardage not in their favor. So now it's first down, about 20. Going towards the left side, he's going to get to the 30 before being brought down. That was Sparks, the quarterback on the carry.
Had a nice hole there, opened up by the offensive line. Picked up a good 5 yards there on first down. Second and 15 now after that first down run and the penalty before that. So
we'll come back second down, 15 to go. They got to get to about the 45 to move these chains. Been operating out of the gun most of the time. That one's a little high. Ball's on the ground, but it looks like Sparks was able to jump on top of it. Number 2 of the Wildcats was in there to try and recover. That's a nice job of the quarterback just to fall on the football, not try and pick it up. Something coaches will always harp on is if the ball's on the ground, unless it bounces right into your hands, just fall on it and keep your possession.
looks like the run they had on first down is going to be pretty much negated here. So it's going to be third down now and 20.
He's able to get that snap flushed out way to the right side. He's going to be brought down at the 20. Number 55, it looks like, of the Wildcats gets Sparks down.
Blanchester takes him down in the backfield. It's going to be fourth down. Looks like Comets elected to punt.
Comets are going to punt for fourth and very long.
Excellent punt by the kicker there. Going to call a high spiral punt all the way down. Looks like it's going to land just inside Blanchester territory. It's going to be first and 10.
Yeah, announcer having a bit of fun commentating the invisible punt as the ball will be spotted in Comet territory at about the 45. It goes about 25, maybe 30 yards from where the ball was turned, or the ball was when they elected to punt. So Blanchester is going to have pretty solid field position to try and make this a 2-score game.
Yeah, it looks like the Mason offense is having some problems there with the snaps. Snaps being high, taking too long to get to the quarterback. It really, hindered them from moving the ball, and then the penalties, of course. So out on defense now, hoping to slow down this Blanchester offense after that first opening drive for a touchdown.
So they'll line up in the I formation. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. And he has some room towards the 30. He's brought down at around the 28-yard line. Number 5.
For a first down for Blanchester. Nice run there by number 5.
Get him right here, guys, in the middle. Get him.
Straight into Elijah Robinson, number 23, had to step in the way to try and make that tackle. First down once again for the Wildcats. The same play, 5 to the left side, breaks through another hole, and he's tackled down by 2 different Comets. Number 11, Kareem Hardy in there. Hardy made some very nice tackles yesterday. One of the Comets' best open field tacklers. He kind of had a nose for the football. Saved a couple of touchdowns yesterday. Finds himself involved there to make a play.
Sure, this Mason coaching staff's trying to get the defensive line to fire off the ball here. It looks like they're getting pushed backwards from the word go, so trying to get them to fire off here from the sideline, fire quick. So see if Mason can get after it here.
Be a shotgun snap, handoff to the left side. He breaks up the middle, and he's brought down. Sparks was involved on that tackle, as well as Hardy again. The handoff went to number 17. of the Wildcats.
And number 17, your ball carrier.
This Wildcat offense not having really any trouble at all pushing this ball down the middle of the field.
Definitely seem to be moving the ball well and picking up, 7, 8 yards of carry. Blocking well up front, so Mason's going to have to figure something out here if they want to keep him out of the end zone.
Another shotgun snap handoff to the left side, breaks right of Sparks, and he's loose to the left side, and he's going to get into the end zone. Hardy gets him down, but just a little too late, and it's a 2-possession lead for Blanchester.
Nice run there, nice patience there by the runner. Bounced it back outside and ran it in for a touchdown there. Nice cutback, nice block there on the outside. Blanchester seems to be really moving the ball well and blocking well here. And no penalties, which helps.
And the flags are obviously going to go in your favor. They hit their extra point the last time. We'll see if they can do so once more. This player will sub off the field as number 21 will come onto the field, Bianca Roberts for the Comets. A long huddle for the Wildcats. Ball spotted on the hash mark at around the 3-yard line. Looks like a timeout is going to be called.
Timeout on the field. All right, ladies, what do you think we should do next? Give them high stop. You got a big stop here. We're going to stop from the extra point attempt.
Good timeout here probably by Mason to slow things down, get some things set for their defense. Try to keep the extra point off the board here for them.
It's any sort of way to swap the momentum a little bit, get some fire under the players. It's going to start with this extra point right here as both teams emerge from the timeout. Comets come up to the line. Wildcats still in the huddle. And now breakout will be under center in the eye. A handoff up the middle, and he's into the end zone. It's a 14-0 lead.
Just ran over the defender there at the goal line, right into the end zone for the extra point. Just under 4 minutes here left in the first half.
This will likely be the final drive of the half for the Mason offense. A team that has been kept off the field most of this game. They have a drive where they saw themselves falling behind the sticks a couple of times. Ball spotted at about the 35-yard line. We'll see what the Mason offense is able to draw up for these next couple of minutes. Just now under 3 minutes left to go here in the first.
See if Mason can move the ball here. Keep the yellow off the field and get positive plays here. Work on maybe some of that snapping in the shotgun here.
They will be in the shotgun. Sparks will take the snap. Hands it off to Wiggins. Wiggins running towards the right side, has some room, and he's brought down. Nice tackle, 55 in there once again. It'll be a gain of just about 2 or 3.
Looked a little promising there, but 55 held his ground there.
5 has been having a very nice game defensively so far. And on that right side of the line of scrimmage. Comets holds on that play, able to get some positive yards, moving it now into 2nd down. Sparks lined up in the shotgun. Bad snap. And he's going to go down at 58, charging in his face. More snapping issues for the Comets. It's going to bring it now to 3rd down.
Approaching a minute here left in the first half. Comets looking to move the ball a little bit here. Like I said, work on some of the snapping and quarterback catching issues here. I think if they can get that solved, though, I think they can move the ball a little bit. But the snapping issues has definitely been an issue in the penalties.
And I remember a way that our coaches would have us fix the snapping issues is once practice was over, you weren't allowed to go home until you had at least 100 good snaps out of the shotgun with your center and your receiver. Or your quarterback. That goes to Wiggins on the left side, breaks a couple tackles. He's still on his feet, and there goes Tate Wiggins out to the 45, and he gets the 1st down.
That's a nice bit of work by Tate Wiggins there, pretty much doing it all on his own. Getting outside, breaking a couple tackles there to get a 1st down out of it. Used to be about 3 broken tackles there before he finally gets brought down.
Comets will have time for one more, but there's a nice run there from the running back, Tate Wiggins, brother of Torian Wiggins, varsity wide receiver for the Mason Comets. A big year for the Mason Comets coming up. A first game against Springboro on the 22nd of August, so just a few weeks. Very highly anticipated year for this Comet team, and Wiggins, a big chance to be part of that, as well as Jamian Martin, who has a brother on one of the next teams coming up, AJ Martin, who we saw yesterday. Those 2 big wide receivers at the varsity level. Torian had a big game in the Battle of the Skies last year. He had 2 receiving touchdowns, and Jamian Martin had 1 to go along with it as well. It's nice to see them getting their younger brothers into football. Tate and AJ both having some solid Grimes Bowl showings. AJ had a big 70-yard receiving touchdown yesterday. We'll see if Tate is able to have a big play of his own.
Yeah, with 1 play left here in the first half, it's going to have to go for just over 50 yards to get into the end zone for the Mason Comets to cut this lead in half before halftime.
About 54 yards from the end zone. Line up in the shotgun. This will be the final play of the half. Sparks is going to keep it himself to the left side. He has some room, and he's going to be brought down just a few feet past the 50, and the clock will expire. That'll send us to halftime. It's been all Blanchester, but the Mason offense finding a little bit of a groove as we head into the second half. We'll head to halftime to score 14-0 Wildcats.
Can't believe you're doing this alone.
I've done it before.
I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up?
Hand me that board.
Nothing wrong with getting help.
I'm good.
I did it when Felicia left.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm the founder of Boxful. I created Boxful out of love for a friend. During COVID, a close friend of mine lost her mom, and as were the times you couldn't really get on planes or attend funerals. I sent her flowers because you send flowers, but it felt empty and not personal enough. And I'm a hugger, and had I been there, I would hug her. So I was looking for any gifts hug-related and didn't really come across anything until I saw a teddy bear with long arms, and I thought maybe I could send her a bear hug. So I attached the arms to the box flaps. I wrote a little note about how I wished I could be in the box to hug her, but since I couldn't, to hug this bear instead. It got such a great response, and she obviously felt loved. And I thought, maybe there are other people looking for a thoughtful option other than flowers. For me and with Boxful, it's really important that we have this opportunity to connect people across the country, across the world, in happy moments and sad moments, when you can't be there in person, to comfort and hug the ones you love.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
All right, our first
item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A freeze-on mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. To the top of the key. Anna Habra ties the score.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
20 minutes in, score Blanchester 13, Mason 0.
The second half of day 2 of the 2025 Mason Youth Football Grimes Bowl. Mason Comets will start out with the football going the other way. It's a 14-0 lead for the Blanchester Wildcats as we head into the second half. The Comet offense started slow, but to end the first half, they started catching a rhythm.
Yeah, we'll see if they can continue that rhythm here.
It's a fumble the first snap. It was going to be a jet sweep. Going to number 17, Joe Batista. And we saw a couple times last game in the second grade game, some bobble jet sweep looks like that.
Yeah, luckily Brecken Sparks could jump on top of it there before Blanchester could.
So that'll make it second and long for Mason Comets. Second and about 13 is what it looks to be. It's another bad snap.
It looks like Blanchester's going to fall on that one now.
We'll wait for the signal. It is Blanchester football. Two bobbles in the backfield. And the second one leads to a turnover, and it'll be Wildcat football in Comet territory.
Yeah, the late Brecken Sparks just didn't catch the ball there. Took his eyes off of it as it was coming in, and then got shoved out of the way there by a Blanchester player to pick up the fumble there. So short field for Blanchester. Going to start at the 25 here.
With a chance to score a touchdown, make this a 3-possession game, and really put it out of reach for the Comets to come back. As you said, this ball spotted right around the 35.
Where this Blanchester's offense has been going, 25 yards is not much for them.
We'll see. Shotgun looking to throw and now pulls it down, gets a block. He'll take it towards the right side, out past the 20, and pushed out of bounds by Wiggins at around 16. So the first time we had seen Blanchester look to put the ball in the air, instead he pulls it down, takes it to the right side, and gets a good chunk of yardage. That makes it 2nd and 2 after the run. Blanchester will come to the line here for 2nd and short. This time they'll look to throw once again. He rolls out to the right and he'll drop it once more. Makes a juke, makes a couple guys miss. Now reverses to the left side and he's gonna get into the end zone. Touchdown, Blanchester. And it's another touchdown for the Wildcats. It is now a 3-possession game.
Number 25 there doing it all for the Blanchester Wildcats. Looked to throw, and the defense kind of turned around and ran away from the line there, and he took advantage of it.
There's some missed tackles. Tate Wiggins was in on pursuit, as well as number 5, Henrik Foster. It's another score for the Wildcats. Now get to the 20 mark. A chance to add one more. So they'll line up in the I plus one more. Hands it off up the middle, and he is into the end zone. Almost untouched as he crosses the white stripe. It is now a 21-0 lead for Blanchester. Not the sequence that the Comets were wanting to start out this second half. Their offense will come back on after a drive that did not go their way. 2 bobbled footballs in the backfield, 1 they're able to recover, and 1 not so lucky on. We'll see if they can find some of that power that they had on those final few plays of the first half.
Be nice to see them move the ball a little bit here. Maybe not, you know, like you said, fumble the ball or let it get to the ground, and move the ball a little bit here for the Mason Comets. Build some confidence here for them. Starting off at the 35 like usual. So see if Mason can move the ball down the field, maybe put some points on the board here.
We get into that point where it's, you know, just something to end the game on well. We weren't able to score yesterday. Try and find a way to just get on the board. Break into the shotgun. Wiggins to the right of Sparks. That one's over his head. And Sparks looks like he's able to jump back on it.
Yeah, another bad snap from the shotgun. Just over his head there. Mason having some problems there getting the ball back to the quarterback.
The snapping issues, you just want to get under control. It's all right to have those problems early in the season where we are. You're hoping that at one point we can have that down. Might have to start saying after practice, get more of those reps. And that one's over the head of Tate. He tries to get on top of it. Ball is still loose, and he finally jumps on it all the way at around the 12.
And we'll back it up a few more just over the head. Excellent effort on that. Recovers the ball again. Keeps it in Comets' hands.
It's going to end up being 3rd and 30 here. After 2 bad snaps, unable to corral the snap, and ball bounced away from him.
Ball is at the 15 is what they spotted. They got to get all the way to the Comet 45.
afford a bad snap here. You might end up in your own end zone. They're going to stick with the shotgun formation, though, surprising. But that's probably what they've worked on all year so far, so hopefully the center can figure it out.
And there's some jumping before the play. Is going to be offsides against the defense. It looked like the nose tackle had gone. Those on-2 calls can help get you those extra yards. I remember when you know, playing in these games and you go into the huddle and they say it's on 2, it's on 2. You go up there, you're just thinking, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. And that time it's able to work in the common favor.
Yeah, the defense is so used to you going on 1, you go on 2, all of a sudden you get an extra 5 yards out of it, which, you know, might help them here in the long run.
Good snap. It's given to Wiggins up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles out to the left side. There goes Tate trying to break some more tackles. He's brought down at the 33. Gets around to where they started. Just a few yards shy, but there's a nice little run there from number 2.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a 4th and 11, which, you know, is better than where they were at. So nice chunk play there from Wiggins on the run up the middle. Nice open field tackle. He tried to stiff arm off 25 there, but something tells me 25 is going to be a hard kid to get away from.
It's been all over the field today. The Comets are going to keep their offense out for 4th and 11. Game beaten in the second half. We look over, just a little less than 10.5 minutes to go. 4th down, fake jet sweep. He's going to throw it, and it's caught. And he won't get the first down at around the 42. Be just a few yards short. He's brought in by number 80, Jackson Lane. So the Comets do get the completion, but just a few yards short. But you were in a spot where it was 3rd and 25, and you were very close to getting the first down. It's a nice little offensive sequence by the Comets.
Yeah, got the nice offsides on the defense, and then a nice run by Tate Wiggins, and a decent pass there, just a couple yards short from making a first down. But you like to see that, you know, a little confidence booster for Mason. Want to come out here, maybe hold Blanchester to a 4 and out and take the ball back over here.
Yeah, so the offense has been progressively getting better and better once Tate Wiggins has been able to find some open grass in the spot, and the snaps have been able to be a little bit more consistent. Those last 2 on 3rd and 4th down, no issues there. So they want to try, you're the center, not be super in your head. So Blanchester comes back out for another drive. There'll be a sweep to the left side at the 40 and the 35. Now gets down to the 30.
He fumbles the
ball. He fumbles, but he has a guy right next to him being able to jump on the ball. So they avoid what could have been very bad and a turnover. But a nice little heads-up play for the Wildcats to jump back on it.
Look at the block down the field by number 2 for Blanchester. Blocks it number 7, Luke Netter. 20 yards down the field before releasing him, allowing that run to really happen out there on the outside.
So Will moves the sticks. It'll be first down, ball spotted around the 27. Blanchester comes out to the ball. He is sweep to the right side. And he's brought down. It's number 80 on the tackle, Jackson Lane, able to get him by a shoestring.
A nice play for a loss there by the Mason Commons defense.
A little thing you're noticing, look at that face mask on the ball carrier. Looks like one of those offensive linemen, you know, in a jail cell sort of face mask, so you don't see a whole lot.
There's a fake handoff.
25 will keep it now.
25 is a tough bring down.
Rips it to the left side. Still on his feet. And he's finally brought down at around the 15. There is a flag. It looks like it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a personal foul. I think it was a blindside block right around the 25. Let's say a block in the back. So that'll bring him way back. And you see it on your screen right there.
At the bottom of the screen there, blocking back towards your own offensive line. So bring up second down and quite a ways to go here for the Blanchester team.
They got to get to about the 16. Ball spotted around the 39. Second down, almost 23 to go.
Mason looking to stop them here so they can get the ball back. Decent field position.
It's 25. 25 will take it to the left side. He has some room, and he's going to get the first down. Brought down inside the 15. That'll move the sticks. It's a big run for the speedy quarterback. Kareem Hardy, number 11, was in there on the tackle. The drive continues.
Containing him inside has been an issue for the Comets today. He's very quick to the outside. Usually makes one move and then turns on the jets there. Just up the sideline in a hurry. Doesn't run out of bounds. Initiates contact there. It's a nice run.
The Comets were threatening a stop. Instead, the long run to the outside continues the drive, and now it's first down inside the 20. Lined up under center. It'll be a handoff up the middle. Number 2 evades, breaks the tackle to the outside, keeps reversing field, and he's into the end zone. It's another touchdown for the Wildcats. He was brought down by Wiggins right as he reached over the pylon.
Looks like Mason had a couple opportunities early to get him and wasn't able to get him there, and then missed another tackle or two and scored it right into the end zone there.
Sam now makes the score 27-0 with just about 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. They'll line up for the extra point. They're 3 for 3 so far today. It's the most points that we've seen in the Grimes Bowl so far was yesterday. A 6th grade team put up 32. It's a 32-13 win versus East Central. It'll be a handoff up the middle, a pancake on the offensive line, and he's into the end zone. 28-0.
Good blocking there by Blanchester. Up the middle, easy run for him, non-touched, you know, so Mason's gonna get the ball back here. Hopefully they can start moving the ball down the field again.
We'll have time for just another drive. We've seen some good movement the last couple of drives for the Comets. They've been able to sort of string something together. We look at the big thing last drive. They found themselves in a 4th and 30 or 3rd and 30 situation. They got a offsides penalty to move them a little bit closer, and then a nice run from Tate Wiggins set up a 4th and 11. And then the first pass that we saw from this Comet offense got them just a few yards shy of moving the chains. We'll see if with just a few plays left in this game, if they decide to go back to the air. There's 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. This offense sits in the huddle.
See if they can get a couple good snaps off here, build some confidence going into the season that they're about to have. Move the ball down the field. Be nice to see them get on the scoreboard, as they didn't get on yesterday. So
Sparks will send a man in motion. Wiggins in the shotgun to his left. It'll be a fake sweep. Nice fake from Sparks, but he's brought down a hard hit, 55 on the outside. He's able to get him. That'll make it second down. Look at the clock, just ticks under 2 minutes left to go. Comets will have 2, maybe 3 plays left in this one. Takes the snap, hands it off to Wiggins on the right side. Cuts upfield towards the 40, and a nice tackle down low. We'll make it third down. Wells, number 55. Or excuse me, it's a quarterback, number 25 in there on the tackle.
he does a very nice job there, going low, wrapping around the legs. Got a few touchdowns today, a couple good open field tackles, good pursuit down the sidelines on a few as well.
Third down, about 5 yards to go for the Comets.
Might end up being the Comets' last play here with just under 30 seconds to go.
Snap is on the ground. Sparks just falls on top of it. And that'll likely do it for the Comets. 15 seconds left.
Breaking Sparks comes up the ball. Keeps it from a turnover. We got 4th and 10 for the Comets.
We're going to take a timeout here with 7 seconds to go. Mason will try to get one more play in, build some confidence here for his team. Have a little conversation with him here about let's finish strong here.
The timeout will give them just enough time for one more play. We'll see if they can get a big runoff. Potentially put this ball in the air. Comets come back out for their last play of the game, 4th down. It'll be a direct snap to Wiggins. Is able to break a tackle, now tries to move upfield towards the left side, and he's brought down just shy of the 40. That'll do it here for the 3rd grade edition here in the Sunday of the Grimes Bowl. The Comets take a tough 28-0 loss. We'll head to a break. We'll be back with the next one here at Dwyer Field.